Scene 1, England, 495 AD. Igraine sits at the bedside of her husband, King Uther Pendragon. A doctor stands by.
We know that the servant who poisoned my husband was working for our enemies, the Saxons.
Okay.
Those evil invaders have always wanted to kill him and steal our lands. Doctor, surely you can save him.
I'm sorry, he poisoned the tooth gem.
Just then, the door opens to reveal a man with a long, white beard.
Merlin looks at Uther, then at Igraine. I'm afraid even I cannot keep death away, my lady.
Igraine leaves. Merlin approaches the king.
Merlin, is our secret safe?
Yes, dear king, worry not. When the time comes, all will happen as we planned.
Uther smiles faintly, closes his eyes, and exhales his final breath.
Meanwhile, a group of knights whisper in a quiet corner at the other end of the castle.
Uther has no hair. Who will be the next king? Soon every nobleman in the kingdom will be fighting to become king. Even the noblemen in this room. Do you mean yourself? Ha! Would you do better? Not you.
Good sirs!
My lady!
The king has just died, and already you fight for his crown. Your bickering will destroy our kingdom.
The lady is right. We must unite.
But they cannot. Across Britain, knights declare themselves kings. Britain is made weak by the fighting. Soon, Britain's enemies, the Saxons, are invading in greater and greater numbers. These roam the countryside. Many villages are destroyed. Scene 2, London, 14 years later.
On a grey December day, Merlin travels to London to visit the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Merlin, you are a burst of light in these dark times, but it is dangerous for you to travel these days.
I was quite safe. I find that I am treated with certain respect.
Ah, of course. Nobody would attack a powerful wizard. If only you could cast a spell to create a new king.
The next king is already out there.
Why has he not come forward?
He does not yet know his destiny. That is why I have come, to help him learn it.
There has been such fighting over the throne for so long. How will you convince the people to accept this king?
Listen carefully. You must arrange a tournament!
Merlin shares a secret plan he made with the king before he died. A few weeks later, Sir Ector and his sons, Sir Kay and Arthur, travel to London.
They have seen nothing but ruined villages.
Sir Kay, however, is smiling.
Imagine, every night has been called.
What a spectacular beginning to your life as a knight, eh?
Just think what fun you'll have shining my armor and grooming my horse, Lord.
I'm happy to help. They see a burning field.
Curse these assassins.
Things will soon change. Our new king is to be discovered at this tournament.
How can a tournament give us a king? Being king takes more than skill on a horse. There's more to jousting than just skill on a horse. That is not what I mean. I know. You know nothing.
Hush, these roads are dangerous. We must remain alert.
London, the following evening.
A large crowd has gathered in the churchyard of a magnificent cathedral. In the center is a great block of marble. Thrust deep into the marble is the blade of a great sword. Its handle glitters with jewels.
The Archbishop speaks to the crowd.
A spell has been cast on this sword. Only our true king will be able to pull it from the stone.
Then I shall go first, for I am the true king.
Belden pulls on the sword with one hand, then two. Sweat pours from his face.
Let me show you how. Grrr! Grrr!
His hands slip. He falls on his behind. Kay and Arthur arrive.
Father, Kay, why are you kneeling?
Why is Ector, Kay, and Arthur arrived?
Why is everyone gathered round that sword?
We shall look tomorrow. The horses are tired, and I, for one, am hungry.
Dawn, the next day.
All of London gathers to watch the jousting tournament. Arthur sits near two women, Lady Gwyn and Lady Sophia.
Let the melee begin!
At the fanfare of trumpet sound, knights on horseback charge at each other.
Do you think we shall find our king?
Kay knocks an opponent to the ground.
Sir Kay looks kingly. Sir Kay is my brother.
Well, young man, your brother is quite the gentleman.
When the fighting ends, Kay strides up.
Bring me my sword, Arthur, right away.
Arthur returns a few minutes later.
I could not find it.
You fool! It's...
Oh no, I left it on my bed. I will fetch it for you. Hurry, if I miss the next battle, I'll be disqualified.
When Arthur arrives at the inn, he finds the door locked.
Now what? Oh!
Arthur races to the cathedral. Strangely, no one is around. He takes the mighty sword from the stone.
After the tournament, Sir Kay waits impatiently. Arthur runs up.
Man was off, so I brought you this sword instead. Why? This is the most beautiful sword I've ever seen. Where did you get this? In the churchyard.
Sir Ector walks up.
Why aren't you on the field, Kay? The fight is about to...
Ector's eyes widen.
Where did you get that?
At the cathedral?
This morning I discovered the purpose of this sword. Follow me, both of you.
Left the cathedral. Ector leads him to the cathedral.
Read the inscription on the sword.
Who pulls this sword out of the stone is rightwise king born of all England. Well, it seems I am to be king.
Ector gives Kay a stern look.
Oh, fine. I'm not the one who pulled it from the stone. Arthur gave it to me. I only meant to borrow it.
Did you free it yourself?
Yes, but I was going to return it.
Then do it now.
Kay hands Arthur the sword. Arthur slides it back into the stone.
Let me try.
Kay pulls up the sword with all his strength, but he cannot move it.
Now you try, Arthur.
Arthur pulls out the sword effortlessly. Kay gasps, seeing his brother in a new way.
Father, Kay, why are you kneeling?
Suddenly, Merlin and the Archbishop step out from the shadows. Arthur returns the sword to the stone.
Because you are the king.
Who is this man, Father?
This is Merlin, a great sorcerer. And his magic has proved that you, Squire Arthur, are the rightful heir to the throne.
I don't understand.
Sir Ector, you have raised this boy well.
Father, what is he talking about?
I am not your true father.
Arthur, you are the son of King Uther Pendragon and Lady Igraine. Your parents kept your birth a secret. They knew the Saxons would attempt to kill you, so for your own protection, I took you from the castle when you were a baby.
Come, it is time to tell the people.
Later that day, a crowd gathers in the churchyard.
The Archbishop, holding Uther's crown, steps out with Arthur.
Is this some sort of joke? Do you expect us to believe this scrawny boy will succeed? Are we all failed?
Get up to voice rings down.
Quiet!
Everyone freezes at Merlin's command.
Arthur, if you would be so kind. With trembling hands, Arthur reaches for the sword. He easily pulls it from the stone.
So it's true.
Arthur is the rightful king of this land, and no one, the one and only son of King Uther.
No one moves a muscle. Then, one by one, the people fall to their knees. The Archbishop turns to Arthur.
I crown thee King Arthur.
Arthur faces the crowd, his eyes shining.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Good people of Britain, I promised you, together we will drive the Saxons from our land, once and for all. We will rebuild our villages, but we will not stop there. We will turn this country into a heaven on earth.
Long
live the king!
Arthur
live
is
the
true
king!
to his
Long
word.
live-
He becomes the greatest king that Britain has ever known. The end.